Happy Tora's team. I'm glad to be here with you. And let's start with a little quote that it says, in today's global economy, the success belongs to companies that understand local markets while thinking globally. And that's exactly the position Happy Tora is in right now. So, who am I and why am I here? Well, my name is Sergio Casales and I work as a business consultant. I am focused on international expansion and I'm here today representing a consultant firm, GDL, in GDL, Guadalajara. So we support companies during the growth moments, especially when they're evaluating new international markets. So let's keep moving into the findings for you in this Mexican business environment. Well, during the few minutes, I'll walk you through the key aspects of the Mexican business environment and I'll explain you what this means, especially for Happy Toras, and then close with a clear recommendation for you moving forward. So, the demographics and the purchasing power, the USMCA opportunities. Well, to start with demographics, Mexico has a huge population and we have seen a growth of the middle class and we have a strong expansion in manufacturing in electronic clusters. So we have good relevant demographic factors. The political system in now looking at the political system and institution environment, Mexico presents a mixed but manageable scenario. So the economic system and industry impact and one with the right local partners and a solid compliance strategy. These political and challenges can be controlled. So, from an economic perspective, Mexico operates under an open market system that is deeply integrated into the global supply chain. So, one key factor here is nearshoring, and many companies are relocating their operation closer to the North American markets. So Mexico has become one of the main beneficiaries of this trend, and that also directly supports this type of services that Happy Tora offers, especially in electronics related supply chains. So, the legal system and regulations that you guys are going to deal with, in terms of the legal framework, Mexico follows a civil law system with a clear regulations around custom, taxation, and commercial operation. Foreign direct investment and the FDI, and keeping up with when it comes to foreign direct investment, Mexico allows 100% of the foreign ownerships in logistic and supply chain services. So for Happy Tora, this means the initial cost of an entry can be optimized if the expansion is planned strategically. So another important factor is the Mexican peso. Although the currency has experienced volatility in the past, the peso has remained relatively strong. So this creates an opportunity to manage the operation local costs efficiently, while still staying competitive in the international level. So the Mexican workplace cultures, in Mexico, well, business are building trust and personal interaction and respect for hierarchy. At the same time, well, Mexico offers you a or large pool of skilled professional in logistics, so you guys are going to have a um, good personals and good people working. So the labor practices and unions and fiscal environment compliance, um, well, the hiring practices and labor relations, well, while labor regulations in Mexico are designed to protect the employees and are including the mandatory benefits, minimum wage standards, and regulated working hours. So, continuing, we have the trade policy and agreements. Well, from a trade perspective, Mexico participation in agreements reduce trades and barriers and facilities the coast border operations with North America and other countries in the continent. And these examples show you that with the right strategy, the foreign company like Happy Tora can scale successfully in the market. So, what are my strategic recommendations? Based on this analysis, well, you entering this Mexican market is both feasible and strategically sound for Happy Tora. So I recommend you initiation operation and maybe in the next 12 or 18 months, so we can have an alliance or joint venture with a local partner. What are the scale and strategy? Well, starting with an industrial regions rather than nationals. National-wide will allow you for controlled growth and operation learning. So, well, these are some examples of the partnerships that you can be cooperating. The crime, security, and risk mitigations. Well, there are some regions in Mexico that we are going to be not going to be involved. So this only has to be evaded. And well, we are in the end of this presentation, and here are my conclusions to you. Well, Mexico offers you a strong combination of market demand, talent, ability, and trade advantages. So while these challenges that we have mentioned exist, they can be manageable with the right structure well, and partnerships. So I recommend you to partner with a local company and with a phased and a strategic entry approach. I know that Happy Tora is well positioned to success in the Mexican market. Thank you for your time, and I'm glad to be with you guys.